This segment brought to you by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
We're back. Let's go to Duane, who is with Laci Fair, a teacher for Kansas corn in the STEM program.
Duane Toews joining you once again here on AGam in Kansas, and an opportunity to catch up with Laci Fair, one of the lead teachers for the Kansas STEM program. Laci, before we get too far in, why don't you explain a little bit about what STEM means and how you became a part of it?
Absolutely. So STEM is really about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. But our program is focusing those core ideas that is all about education, but also focusing them on agriculture. We live in a state where agriculture is the #1 driving economic force, and we want our students to be prepared for the workforce. So by adding STEM with agriculture together, we're able to really meet the needs of our state and also of our students. We do this through the Kansas Corn Commission, and we're grateful to be able to have the opportunity to reach out to students and get them prepared for their next step in their lives.
So an opportunity here, you're at a rather large agricultural trade show. What the point and purpose would that be?
So every year we get to come as teachers, lead teachers that write the curriculum, and we do this so that we can find what is the cutting edge of agriculture. What are the new trends as they emerge, and how can we prepare students to not only understand the technologies behind it, but also implement those technologies in their production practices. One of the great things is finding out whether those are biologicals, whether it's new seedsmanship, whether it's new traits, or additionally it could be new devices like new drills, tractors, applicators, things of that nature. So being able to look at what's new and make sure we're still preparing the kids for not just what's happening now, but what's also coming up.
So tell me, what sparked your interest and desire to meld agriculture into the STEM program? Obviously, there are other routes that you could have taken.
There definitely are, but having Kansas really be not only the backbone of our country, but also the breadbasket of our country. We've been learning that since we were in elementary school. So being able to look at how we can incorporate what is very much Kansas and also what is very much around us. Students really need to experience what they want to be in the future. I strongly believe that if you can't see it, you can't be it. So being able to look at what we have here, look at the needs that we have, and being able to take that and fold it all together. Also, our students, they eat every day. They put ethanol in their cars. They use corn-based plastics and packaging all the time. And so having them understand how much agriculture really impacts their day-to-day life is another major goal of what we do. And it really helps the students to be able to understand how all of these concepts are connected.
So we talk about that unfortunate disconnect between where our food comes from and the average consumer. Here's an opportunity, it appears, that you guys are kind of tackling head on.
Absolutely. So we look at not only production, but also production and all of the avenues that go through that. Obviously, with corn, beef is one of our #1 consumers of the corn that we produce. And so being able to understand what kinds of quality we need to see for those beef end consumers to make sure that we're producing the quality product we need all around. And a show like this really allows us the ability to see the big picture and not just focus on one small aspect of it. So it really gives us a great opportunity there.
Well, our thanks to Laci Fair joining us as a lead Seed to STEM program teacher with the Kansas Corn Commission, providing funding for them as well. Joining us here on AGam in Kansas. Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Duane. Come back after the break for the Kansas Farm Bureau update.